Limited issued shares of L Limited issued shares of face value 100 rupees each, 100 rupees each at par. At par. What is the issue price? 100. Very good. Application 30. Allotment 30. First call 20. Final call 20. A shareholder holding 1000 shares failed to pay call money. A shareholder holding 1000 shares failed to pay call money and his shares were forfeited. Full stop. And his shares were forfeited. Call money means he was not able to pay first call, he was not able to pay final call. Okay. Continue. 500 of the forfeited shares were reissued for 500 of the forfeited shares were reissued for 90 rupees. Write entries relating to this shareholder in the books of the company. See, other shareholders, they are very nice people. You may call this end, you may call this end, you may call this end. You already know how to write entries. So for crooked people, we should know how to record entries now. So relating to the shareholder, what are the entries that are going to record in the books of the company? That is what we are going to learn. Let's start. You have to be quick and support me with the entries. Tell me, what is the entry for application money received? Very good. Bank account, debtor to share application account. How much? 1000 into 30,000. The shares are issued at par. So whatever you are calling towards face value. Hence it should be immediately transferred to the share capital account. On the day shares are allotted, listen to me, on the day shares are allotted, application money will be transferred to capital. Share application account data to share capital. Next, when allotment money is made due, what is the entry, right? Share allotment account debtor. You have to make the shareholder debtor now immediately. 1000 into 30,000 to share capital 1000 into 30, 30,000. So immediately credit share capital account. Now listen to me, everyone look at the board. Normally, this entry and this entry are passed on the same day. This entry and this entry are passed on the same day. Whenever you see any book, no, they will club these two entries and then they will give you the second entry. We are just separating it because it is easy to understand. Okay, so on the date of allotment, you transfer application money to capital. On the same day, you also make allotment money due. So the books will club these two entries and pass one entry. What is entry they'll pass? Share application account data, share allotment account data to share capital. Is it clear? Now allotment money are we going to receive now? Yes. You have received no from him allotment money. What is entry you write? Bank account data to share allotment account. How much? 30,000. Bank account data to share allotment account credit 30,000 rupees. Bank account data to share allotment account credit 30,000 rupees. Did you all pass this entry? Next. First call is made due. What is entry right? First call is made due. Share first call account data. How much? 1000 into 20. 20,000. You have called 20. You have called 20. 20 is called as called up amount. We are calling 20 now. Called up amount 20. In the called up amount, how much is face value? 20. So entire 20 rupees is credited to share capital account. 1000 into 20, 20,000. Now, first call money, is it received or not received? First call money was not received. What is entry written? First call money is not received. Calls in arrears account data. Calls in arrears account data to share first call account. How much? 20,000. Calls in arrears account data to share first call account 20,000. Next, we also made one more call. One more call. Company, if it wants, can forfeit the share here itself. But the company gave one more chance to the shareholder. They said, they are making the second call, at least pay the second call now. He has failed to pay the final call also. What is it to when you make the final call due? Share final call account data. Share final call account data 1000 into 20, 20,000 to share capital account credit 1000 into 20, 20,000. When final call money is not received, what is entry you pass? Calls in arrears account data. Calls in arrears account data 1000 into 20, 20,000 to share final call account 1000 into 20, 20,000. So we have removed his name from the final call register and we have placed his name in the calls in arrears register. Is it clear, everyone? Now what happened? Now we have taken a step. What is the step we have taken? Forfeit his shares. Forfeiture entry. Now, see, let us not go by the regular approach. Let us try to use the shortcut approach. There is a shortcut approach. Can you tell me how much amount we have requested the shareholder to pay till now? Requested. Application 30, allotment 30, first call 20, final call 20. We call this in technical language as called up amount. Whatever amount we have requested the shareholder to pay, it is called as called up amount. We have called up 30 at the time of application. 30 at the time of allotment, 20 at the time of first call, 20 at the time of final call. So we have called 100 rupees. My question is, if you have called 100 rupees, how much you would have credited to capital account? Out of 100 rupees, ask a question, out of 100 rupees, how much is face value? 100. So entire amount would have already been credited to capital account. If you have called 100, that means you have made the shareholder a debtor for 100. So where you would have given the credit? Out of the amount called, we'll ask how much is face value. Answer comes 100. So that 100 would have already been credited to capital account. Yes. So how much would have been credited to capital account? 100. So it has to be now cancelled. So we have to debit his capital account with how much rupees? 100 rupees per share. 1000 shares into 100, 1 lakh. Share capital account debtor, 1000 into 100, 1 lakh. Sir, not able to understand. Look at the board. Plus, and plus, and plus. Add up all the capital account credit balances. How much is credited to their account? 1 lakh. Hence their capital account has to be debited with now 1 lakh to cancel. Or else the shortcut approach. Ask how much amount is called up. Called up means how much installments we have asked them to pay. 30 application, 30 allotment, 20 first call, 20 final call. We have asked them to pay 100. That means we have made shareholder a debtor for 100. If we have made him a debtor for 100, some account would have been credited, no? Which account? Capital account. Why capital account entire amount? Because whatever we have called is towards face value. So the entire amount would have been credited to capital account. Now time has come, cancel it by debiting it. Okay. Either you write entries or you go by the shortcut approach, answers will be one and the same. Share capital account debtor 1 lakh. Now, what else we have to cancel? Calls in arrears 20,000 and calls in arrears 20,000. 40,000 we have to cancel. 2 calls in arrears 40,000. Now please tell me, Forfeiture profit. I told you, see, Forfeiture profit is now available. 1 lakh minus 40, 60,000 is Forfeiture profit. That is balancing figure approach, dirty approach. Not a good approach. Meaning of Forfeiture profit, I told you. What is it? Face value of the share collected in cash. Please tell me, how much was collected from the shareholder? How much was collected from the shareholder? 30 and 30. 60 rupees was collected. 60 collected for what? Face value. So 60 rupees is our Forfeiture profit. 2 share Forfeiture account 1000 into 60, 60,000. Entry tallies? Yes. Now comes the challenge. How many shares are reissued now? Tell me. Only 500 shares are reissued. What is entry right? Bank account debtor. You write reissue entry. Bank account debtor 500 into 90, 45,000. Leave one line gap. You may have a loss. But share capital account has to be credited with how much? Face value. 50,000. So what should you write in that gap? What should you write in that gap? Loss for the company, no? For meeting this loss, we have these profits. Share Forfeiture account. So loss should be debited to share Forfeiture account. Share Forfeiture account debtor. How much? 5,000. share forfeiture account at R 5,000. Did you all complete it? Now, tell me how much profit should be transferred to capital reserve now. Share forfeiture profit 60,000. Reissue loss 5,000. 60,000 minus 5,000. 55,000 cannot be transferred to capital reserve. Why? Because all the profits are not free forfeiture profits. Last problem. Sir, you have transferred everything. No. Last problem, all the profits were free. There was no expectation of any loss because all the forfeited shares were reissued. In this problem, out of 1,000 shares, only 500 shares have been reissued. So you cannot transfer the 55,000 to capital reserve. So you have to prepare a small chart to find out how much should be transferred to capital reserve. Look at the board. Forfeiture profit. FF means forfeiture profit. How much? 60,000. Two parts. On shares reissued 30,000, that is 500 into 60. On yet to be reissued. Yet to be reissued means what? In the future. 500 into 60, 30,000. Forfeiture profit on shares reissued 30,000. Forfeiture profits on shares yet to be reissued in the future 30,000. Out of this, reissue loss. How much was the reissue loss? 5,000. 30 minus 5, 25,000. Free forfeiture profits or free profits transfer to capital reserve. So this 25,000 you will transfer to capital reserve. This 30,000, the shares have not been reissued, so they are not free. Continue in forfeiture account. Note down this chart. You will write forfeiture profit 60,000 on shares reissued 500 into 60. That is what you told me, no? Per share 60 rupees profit we got, no? 500 into 60, 30,000. Less reissue loss 5,000. 30 minus 5, 25,000 is free profit transfer to capital reserve. Look at the board here. On yet to be reissued, 30,000 is the forfeiture profit. No reissue loss. We don't know. In the future we will come to know whether there are reissue loss or not. We will say continue in forfeiture account. Second part will say continue in forfeiture account. First part will say 25,000 free profits transfer to capital reserve. Now you have to pass an entry only for 25,000. Pass the entry below the chart. What is entry will pass? Share forfeiture account debtor to capital reserve. Share forfeiture account debtor to capital reserve 25,000. Share forfeiture account debtor to capital reserve. Only for 25,000. Share forfeiture account debtor to capital reserve 25,000. Okay. Now check. Press on button on your calculator. I told you when the account class starts, you sit with the calculator ready. Don't sit on the calculator. Keep the calculator on the table. Now check. Forfeiture profit credited with 60,000. 60,000 you type on your calculator. Minus 5,000. Forfeiture reissue loss. Just now you passed one entry when I told you. Share forfeiture account, debtor to capital reserve. Forfeiture account is debited? No. So you write minus 25,000 on the calculator. How much is left? What is that working note telling you? Chart continuing. So how much is the balance left in forfeiture account? 30,000. If you want, prepare forfeiture account and see. You will see that there is a closing balance of 30,000. Is it clear, everyone? Next question.